Random disclaimer. I am not at all affiliated with the Robert H. Short Scholarship, nor do I claim to be so. What else do I have to say to make sure I don't get sued? Look on it yourself, check it. I don't know. You don't know. Yeah. On to the video. It's Cumberland County specific, so it means that it's a less competitive compared to like a nationwide kind of pool. It's specifically for Cumberland County students. You can see here I am on Cumberland. See, that's too long of a link. No, we're just gonna ignore that. Just type in Robert H. Scholars Program, get this little site up. It's going to require a few things. Number one is you're going to have to create an account. Number two is you're going to have to fill out the FAFSA, and it has to be done in time for the application deadline, I reckon, which is February 12th, 2024. Future years, it's probably going to change, but I don't know, actually. Let me not make any claims of when the future dates are going to be. You're going to have to ask for 3 letters of recommendation. Crazy stuff. You're also going to have to fill out an activities list and do 3 short essay responses. That sounds crazy. I know, but it's for $7,500 over 4 years. Let me get my calculator up because I can't do math. Calculator, hello. 7,500. Oh my god, don't track me. Oh my god, leave me alone. Sorry. Times that by 4, that's $30,000. Hello, excuse me. If you saw a notification, no, you didn't. I thought this was supposed to do not disturb. Hello. Sorry. Anyways, this is for seniors only. You have to be resident of Cumberland County. You have to be graduating from high school, funsies. This also includes home schools, early colleges, and our school, fun stuff. You have to be entering a non-profit college or university, full-time, GPA 3.5 or higher. I know that's a little stringent and a little stressful, but if you have a 3.5 or higher, come on. And also for all the juniors / sophomores / freshmen listening, maybe you want to pull up that GPA and work towards those grades for $30,000. Sorry. Anyways, you also have to be eligible for the Pell Grant. The Pell Grant, okay, that's a little different. If you want to look up what the Pell Grant is, it's specifically a federal grant divvied out by the federal government that is based upon your income. The maximum Pell Grant is like $75,000, but you can get as little as like $2. The formula they use is a little crazy. But it's specifically for quote unquote low income people. But I mean, if you qualify for free or reduced lunch, you probably will be eligible for the Pell Grant. You would definitely get this on your FAFSA, so that's why you really want to file this before the deadline of February 5th, so you don't put in all this work to just not be able to have the Pell Grant. And then these are the 3 things that they really prioritize. It's financial need, so that's why they want you to have that Pell Grant, which qualifies you for federal aid and the scholarship. Academic achievement, so we're talking about A's, B's, maybe a few C's. Look, no judging. Look, it happens to all of us. And then also community service and / or work history. So I know that a lot of people here actually do have part-time jobs. Very valid activities kind of list. And also this scholarship is renewable for up to 3 years, meaning once again, up to $7,500 a year, accumulating to about $30,000. You want to have a 3.0 or higher, meaning, don't go a bit too crazy in college and do a 1.0. It's a very good scholarship. I 10 out of 10 recommend it. And after you've looked through all of this and realized hey, I might qualify. Hey, I want $30,000. Guess what? Go to how to apply, I think. Yeah. Step by step. This is crazy though. I'm not reading all that text. I already did, but I'm not going to read it all to you. This is just asking for a lot of the stuff. Just go to step number 2. I would never recommend going to a second step without reading the first one. But I already have an account. Do I want to give y'all my password? Absolutely not. So I'm just going to create a new account with a fake, some fake information. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Do not enter your high school email address. They put it on big red text for a reason, because after you graduate, your school email address will be terminated. So, warning, if y'all have any accounts that are attached to your email address or your school email right now, you're going to want to change that. Right now, I'm going to use one of my old emails. Once again, blurring this all out. I don't want y'all to have all of this information. But also preferably use a professional email. Right now I'm using one I made in middle school, so don't do that. Use your first name, last name. Yeah, I guess I'll save the password. Okay, so this is asking for an email confirmation. You'll be receiving emails. I'm going to continue without checking. Let me not do that, actually. Let me go into my personal email, people. Yeah, this is going to be great. I'm going to be blurring stuff like crazy. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Here's the email. This is just saying, hey, this is your stuff. Tell me you got your email. And you want to make sure that you get that email, because it might be in that little thing called spam. Y'all don't get to see that. Actually, never mind. I have nothing to hide. You see here? Nothing in spam. I keep my inbox clean. You want to make sure that you don't have that email sent anywhere but your inbox, because they might send updates through their emails, and you want to be able to see that so you don't end up missing off on it. So I received the email. Continue. Now, you're looking at this and you're going, what the heck is this? Do not do the Robert Scholarship application for 2023. That's for last year. You want to be doing the one for 2024. Or if you're watching in the future, ignore all the dates I'm saying. But this is going to be a simple questionnaire just to ensure that you actually are qualified for the scholarship. This is have you completed the FAFSA? This is a requirement to apply for the scholarship. Blah, 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 blah. My unweighted GPA, all you have to do is be higher than a 3.5. Let's say you have a 4.0. Which is all A's. Great stuff. This is unweighted, by the way, not weighted GPA. Are you a resident of Cumberland County, North Carolina? Hopefully, maybe, yeah. Are you graduating senior? Yes. Okay, so select the type of high school you attend. I'm pretty sure that we're just at any high school, ? And it's, will you be pursuing a bachelor's degree? Yes. Submit eligibility. Yeah, your eligibility has been submitted. Yippee! Yeah, and now look at this. Based on your answers, you are eligible for the following. The Robert H. Scholarship of 2024. And this is all this stuff. You want to make sure that this right here is not blocked. You see, be sure to check your spam/junk folders for automatic emails from the system. Just make sure that that email is never going to spam. So do what you gotta do. I accidentally hit preview. You want to hit apply, so this actually creates a savable application. So, hey, this is the degree I want to pursue. Hey, I want to do undecided, or I want to do other. They will allow you to put whatever one. So, hey, I want to do sociology. Super cool and awesome. Then this is here asking for what high school GPA, put that in there, unweighted, and then put the weighted GPA. And if you don't have a weighted GPA, just put the unweighted version in here. Ask your counselor about that if you have more questions. This is the graduation date. You will be able to find this on your transcript, or again, ask the counselor. Anticipated college enrollment, part-time or full-time. This is the college or university you'll be attending in fall. If you already know what college or university you're attending, you put the name here. If you're not so sure, just put your top choice and hope you get in, I guess. You can, I feel you'd be able to make some alterations with the scholarship committee if you end up going to a different school. Then this is going to be the year in college. You'll likely be a freshman, but there's a possibility, if you already have a lot of college credits, have you been accepted? This is have you been accepted to the college that you just listed here? Yes, no, or you're waiting for an answer. Then this is the type of institution, 4-year, 2-year, all that good stuff. Here is the extracurricular activities. You might be wondering, that's a big word, never heard of it. Mood. But this is basically going to be here asking, what do you do in your free time? I know personally, I don't do much. Let's be real. I am not somebody out here curing cancer. But you don't have to cure cancer. For instance, this is for school and community activities. This is the specific format that they want you to use. Let's say you've been part of culinary club for about since 9th grade. You put culinary club, grades 9, 10, 11, that kind of thing. Let's say another thing you do is that you volunteer with your mother's knitting group. Wow, that's crazy. And your dad also crochets. Yeah, they're a knitting pair. That's awesome. And you provide yarn for all the old people who do that, because only old people crochet and knit. Controversial opinions. Anyways, then there's also honors and awards. This is once again, science award, honor roll, or maybe you had the best project in science class and you got an award for that. You can put that there. Honestly, go with it. I had a few of them that I could parade around, but nothing crazy. And then this is community service / work history. This is, hey, I worked in a nursing home, or hey, I volunteered at Comic-Con, or hey, this is something else I do. I also wanted to say for like community service and work history, if you have a very like time-consuming family activity, I'm not talking doing dishes or cleaning your room. I'm talking like, yeah, I have a little sibling that I really take care of, and you know, I help them with making food or like helping them with their homework of like tutoring. You can put that here. IMO, controversial opinion, not really. Or let's say you have like 2 grandparents that you take care of on the weekends, or maybe you help translate for your family. That kind of stuff can probably go somewhere in this extracurricular activities format. Don't get too stressed if you don't have way crazy stuff. Most people don't. Just look deeply and see what you've done. So this is the FAFSA report from last year, so ignore this mostly. But this is the kind of information you'll be writing on and looking at, like, hello. What in the world is any of this? Wait a minute. Oh, I see now, I see. Okay, so this is just a lot of information. The Robert H. Scholarship is specifically looking for, did you complete it, blah, 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 and you just upload that file. This is your GPA again, I guess, and also it asks for your test scores. Most of you probably took the ACT. If you took the ACT, you can put that there. But this is also asking for a transcript. Ask your counselor for a transcript and you just upload that PDF and you're donezo. Then this is also important instructions for requesting references. This is 3 teachers / people you're gonna want to ask to like write something on behalf of you to vouch for your character and like say, wow, X person is such a great student, or X person was a great employee. One of these will have to be a person who either supervised you at work or oversaw you during your volunteering activities. But the other 2 are teachers or academic references. So secure that, hopefully 2 to at most 1 week before the scholarship deadline. You never want to have someone on the last day be like, you gotta write something for me. Give them time. So now, here are the 3 short answer questions. They use character limits instead of word counts like normal people, but this will be about like, it's a loose thing. This is about 200, 300 words, and it's asking for you to elaborate on one of your extracurricular activities. So personally, I was part of an organization that I'm not going to go into, but it was basically like, oh my god, it was so awesome. I found community, and it was like so slay. And it's basically like, describe what you did, so go into more detail. And also, why does it mean to you? Like, why does it matter to you? So this is something you can just go wild with. Generally, with these application questions, you don't want to be writing it like a formal resume essay kind of thing. You don't want to be writing like a robot. Tell the scholarship committee who is going to be looking at your application who you are and why this matters to you. Get into journaling. Get into your emotions. You know, just be vulnerable. Anyways. Then this is the academic question. What is your academic strength and weaknesses? I have like 1 week till this application is due. I still have not done this question, but this is about like 100, maybe 150 words. Nothing too long either. And this is about 150, 200. Describe your and family's financial circumstances. So it's basically like, tell me about your family. Tell me why you're poor. That kind of question. Just jazzy. Here we are with the references. They're going to once again ask for 2 academic references. None of these people can be relatives. If you have a teacher who happens to be your great-great aunt, sorry, you're gonna have to ask someone else. But here we are. This is basically like, hey, let me put in an email of the reference. Okay, sorry. I would actually recommend copy and pasting this and making sure you include that, because they include that for a reason. Subject, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. Then I put this. Obviously, you want to customize it. Say something like, oh my god, thank you so much for writing my letter of recommendation. I'm applying for this scholarship, which is local and $75,000 a year. So you better bust it out. Anyways, and also I would, for the biggest thing, emphasize this so the email does not get lost in their inbox, and then you just hit send. But I'm not going to send that because I don't want to send it to some random person's email. So you do that for the first two ones, and then here is the community service supervisor email. So this is, once again, big old words. It's just going to be asking you, get the email for someone who is a supervisor at your work or did some supervising at your community service stuff, and put their in there. I don't believe they have to write like a full question, like a letter, but they will have to fill out a questionnaire. That's all you have to do. It's a little long, but if you knock out one piece of it week or day by day, it's doable. And it's really good. It's a great opportunity, and hopefully y'all will apply to it. Thumbs up.